It is that time of year again, the 12th annual Taste of Whitman and Hanson. And of course, it wouldn't be the same, us starting out our little tour and giving you an insight into this event if you didn't make it, by talking with one and only Michael Ganshard. He is the president of the Whitman and Hanson Dollars to Scholars, and they're the ones who are putting on this event. Welcome back, Michael.
Thank you. I'm starving. I can't wait to try the foods.
Yeah, you look at all the food. So are you excited here? The day is here. What are some of the things that you've already seen as things we're getting set up?
Well, I think the most important thing is that we have a lot of repeat ones, which is really good. It shows that we have a lot of restaurants that are committed to the community, committed to helping our children get educated, because that's what Dollars for Scholars is all about, and people that just generally like meeting some of their potential clients. So I'm excited about that. We also have a few new places here. We have Restoration Coffee. We have Event Pros on the Go, which is a catering company. We have Wicked Smoothie Espresso Bar, and we have the Brockton Rock. So we have a few new places and a few regular people here.
And again, this is all for a great cause for folks who don't know, who don't understand. The whole purpose of this fundraiser is basically to help the students in Whitman and Hanson be able to get, you award them with scholarships.
Yeah, this is our biggest fundraising event of the year, and every penny that we make tonight, the entry fee is $15 or $20 at the door. Our raffle prizes, our 50-50 raffle, everything that we make, everything's been donated, so it's all money that's going to go right to students as they graduate, the high school seniors as they graduate in June.
Well, I wish you continued success with this event, and thank you for, as always, stopping and talking with us as you're running around. So we're able to catch you and go, can we just talk to you for a moment? And Mike, thank you so much, as always.
If I seem distracted, it's because I'm looking at the food in the background. I'm sorry. Thank you.
You got it. And of course, what we're going to do is we're going to wander around and talk with some of the folks who are here, who brought food for you to come and taste, if you haven't, or at least tease you for next year. Okay, so we have made one of our first stops, and it's the Meadowbrook, and joining us is owner Deb. Deb, how
are you?
You here? You're back again.
I'm back again.
What's the importance of an event like this for the Meadowbrook?
It's for the kids, for support of the town and everything that they need, and Dollars for Scholars is a great organization.
How about the food, though? Now, this is very unique. I've never seen this, and I've seen a lot of things. Pulled pork, macaroni and cheese. Talk to me about the idea behind it.
Well, I think the chef came up with it. Number one is there was so many different mac and cheeses, like lobster mac and cheese and buffalo. Where we had pulled pork sandwiches and things like that, we put it on the menu, and it's a huge, people love it. And they also do a pulled pork quesadilla at the restaurant, very, very popular. So sometimes we have buffalo mac and cheese, sometimes we have lobster, sometimes we have this. But this is, we thought it would be warm and comfy on this freezing cold night.
Talk to us about the importance, other than being here to support a great cause, but the idea of at least being able to showcase some of the stuff that your great, fantastic kitchen is able to create.
Well, we want to just get out there as much as we can. We need, you know, business. It's great. We want to be like open to the public, you know, affordable pricing, great food, and, you know, a nice atmosphere. So we want everybody to come down and join it.
And so, folks, in case folks don't know where the Meadowbrook is, tell them where you're located and how they can find out more about the Meadowbrook.
Okay, so you can see us on our website, which is meadowbrookhanson.com. All of our events and things like that, all the menus are online. We're located at 1486 Main Street, which is Route 27, right in Hanson.
Deb, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
We are here with Spiro from Mike's House of Pizza.
Hey guys.
He is back. How many years have you been doing the Taste of Whitman Hanson?
I'd say this is 9 years now. And we've been doing chicken broccoli Alfredo, and a lot of times we'll do either pizza or calzone. We have a huge selection of calzones and pizzas, fried chicken, we have pasta, we have all kinds of subs. So our menu is huge. You got to come down and check it out. We're at 27 and 58 in Hanson. And also I recommend try the Meat Lovers Pizza. We've won 9 years in a row, Best Meat Lovers at the Pizza Bowl. So I think you need to come down and try it.
How important is it to support an organization like the Whitman and Hanson Dollars to Scholars?
Oh, extremely important. Without small business pitching in and donating and raising money, they wouldn't have a lot to give to the kids. And having a high school senior over here heading to college, hopefully maybe some of that will come back. But like I said, we've been doing it for 8 or 9 years now, and it's extremely important in a small town.
Don't forget, they're here every year with the chicken and Alfredo with broccoli.
Yep. So
again, look what you're missing out on. All right, so I feel a little sleepy, so I thought we would stop by and maybe get a little Java as we're here new to the Taste of Whitman and Hanson 12th Annual Restoration Coffee. Your name, sir?
Matt Wood.
Talk to me about your business.
So I own Restoration Coffee in Whitman. It's actually a commuter rail. We do specialty coffee and espresso drinks, just bringing a little bit of a new flair to the area. There really isn't anything like this around that gives you like really good coffee, and that's not just like candy bar coffee. So it's the real deal.
I was going to mention a chain which I like to go to, and you mentioned candy bars. I'm just going to behave myself. But what did you bring here for folks to sample today?
So we brought our normal blend that we use for batch brews. It's a Colombia, Brazil, and Ethiopian blend. Just giving you guys a little sample, and if we run low, we can make our own coffee because we do pour-overs on the spot for a lot of the day. For when it's a little bit slow, we can give you a nice fresh cup of coffee. How
important is a community event like this for your business? You know, you've been around, what, maybe a year or two, 3 years? How long have you been around?
A year.
Not even a year. So how important is it coming here and getting FaceTime with these folks?
Oh, it's absolutely important. My shop especially, because I'm kind of hidden. I'm next to the commuter rail, but you can't really see it from the street that well. So getting into the community is a big thing with me. Like, really want to bring everyone in. And coffee shops are kind of like that kind of space where people can come and enjoy, sit down and relax and drink a nice cup of coffee.
Anything you want to say to the folks who did not come and taste some of your coffee today?
I'm open Monday through Saturday. You guys can come and visit, try some really good coffees, and I do teas also.
Again, coming to you from the 12th Annual Taste of Whitman and Hanson. Right, so one of the fun aspects of being here is to see the next generation of chefs, and we have Chef Charles Doucette. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that's right.
From I say it called the South Shore Regional Vocational Technical. But you guys kind of shortened the name, didn't you?
SSVT, South Shore Votech. That's how we kind of say it now. And this South Shore Technical, sorry.
And this is the culinary. This is the culinary group.
And this is the culinary group. These are all seniors right behind me. All the seniors kind of created the menu. We designed it for the Taste of Whitman Hanson. They came up with all the prep lists, everything that went into it, and made everything. All of our dressings are made in-house, so they made all our dressings. They roasted all the vegetables, and obviously they're serving it, so it's great for them, great experience for them.
And what's fantastic is is the high school has, the technical high school, the Votech has its own restaurant, the Brass Lantern.
Brass Lantern.
How important is that for them to have that experience with an actual restaurant? People actually come, eat food. How important is that?
I think it's vital. It's vital to their education. It's vital to the experience that they have when they go out and get a job. They can say that they've actually run the restaurant. They do all the baking. All the rolls are baked there. All of our baked goods are made by them. They're designing the menu, they're executing the menu, and then on the front of the house side, the students are actually serving the tables. They are handling all the cash, they're cashing out, they're doing all of the finances for the restaurant, and then they're seeing all the food costs and labor costs that goes everything that goes into it. So I think that is vital for them to be prepared going into the industry, going into higher education, or going straight into a job, saying that they've actually been able to run a restaurant, live restaurant, that we're busy all the time.
What did you prepare? What was the idea when you were getting ready to come to this event? What were the items you said, okay, we're going to bring this and bring this and bring this? What was the decision process like?
So we had a couple of restrictions in terms of open flame, in terms of not being able to cook here. So something that we can kind of give an action where they're actually producing something, but it's not cooking something. So the wraps went into it, some healthy items. It's not a lot of bread, it's a lot of roasted vegetables, and then a way for them to show off that the dressings are made by us. All of the hummus and all that stuff is made by us. It's made by the students, so it's great.
Well, we want to congratulate you for being here, and again, this is all for a great cause.
Yeah, absolutely. We love being here.
Chef Charles and his group of culinary students here.
Come and see us at the Brass Lantern.
Come check them out. You're watching Whitman Hanson Community Access.
They're all the same, just different bread.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to grab B-roll first, then do the interview?
Some salad.
Here's another community partner, is Trio Cafe. Not only in Whitman, but they've expanded to Boston, a consummate community partner. How many of these have you been to? I know it's the 12th annual.
All of it, from the very first one.
How important is it to be involved in community events like this?
That's the most important part for every business, because we are part of this community, and every enterprise, every business should be participating as much as possible, because helping each other is the bottom line of everything.
So when you've been here every year, I know you want to kind of mix it up, it gives you exposure. What are some of the things you decided to bring this year to entice the folks who are attending the Taste of Whitman Hanson?
Well, this year is a little bit different. For example, we brought a healthy version, like a Greek salad. We prepared Reuben sandwich. We call it Bulgarian version. So far, everybody enjoys it. It's a little reminder about St. Patrick's Day approaching. We did our award-winning veggie pizza, some cookies, and fruit for dessert.
A lot of healthy options here, and you said award-winning. Of course, you during the most recent pizza awards.
Also, the Reader's Choice Awards, all of this, many years in a row.
And folks may or may not know, but this gentleman and his wife have a fantastic story that continues on, where they came here from Bulgaria, and had this dream. Well, this man is smart. And an engineer, right?
That's correct.
Decided that he wanted to get into the restaurant business, and has it done you wrong? Have you been successful since making that decision?
Absolutely, and I guess the biggest part for this success is the people which keep supporting us and believe in us and come year after year. We've done graduation parties, we've done for the same kids, wedding showers, baby showers, so families are coming back to us through the years. I mean, we have well-established catering customers for 12 years, which is like a family caterer.
Continued success, my friend.
So much, Kevin.
Again, you're missing out if you're not here at the 12th annual Taste of Whitman and Hanson. Okay, so we have worked our way down, so to speak, as we're working our way around the room. And we spoke to folks from Restoration Coffee earlier. They were our first time. And Event Pros on the Go. And I have Kendra, who is here. Talk to us a little bit about your organization, why you decided to do this event.
So we're Event Pros on the Go. We're a full catering service. We travel everywhere. And what we do is we're a little bit different. We let the customers customize their package to their budgets and what their needs are. Why I wanted to come tonight is because I've had 4 graduates from Whitman Hanson, including myself.
That's fantastic. So you see the value in this event, knowing that in fact that the monies that are raised for it go to students who live in the Whitman and Hanson area.
Absolutely. It's a community.
What did you decide? What was the decision like in regards to what you were going to bring to the event? If you will kind of describe some of the stuff that you did bring.
Well, we cook everything, and if it's not on our menu, we can make it for you. So I just wanted to go a little bit out of the box tonight and serve some pulled pork, which is one of our favorites during the summertime, with some homemade cornbread muffins, and hope everybody enjoys it.
How can folks find out more about Event Pros on the Go?
Okay, so our website is eventprosonthego.com. We are also offering anybody a $50 discount if they book through this event. And we also have a Facebook page with Event Pros on the Go as well.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. So, we are here with the fine folks of Regal Marketplace. I know you. What's your name?
George Vimas.
You get that fantastic not only do you have grocery and alcohol, but you also have food.
That we do.
How is the business going since you decided to move and have a bigger location?
Everything's going well. We've expanded a lot. We make some homemade dinners. We recently added Boar's Head meats and cheeses, and we're just constantly growing every day.
You're a community guy. Why is it important to come to an event like this?
Anything that we can do to sponsor the community, give back to the community, anything that's a great cause, we always like to be a part of. We've been part of the community for almost 20 years now, actually more than 20 years. We celebrated 20 years last year. So we'll always be here, and it's like this is our home. We sleep at home, but we live here in Whitman.
And it's fantastic. It's not too long ago that I spoke with George, and we talked a little bit, and June O'Leary, and we talked a little bit about the wine tasting. If you see that face, it looks familiar. It's because we did some footage at the wine tasting.
Yeah, we did.
And again, how important is community? I know I kind of asked you a similar question, but how important is community, especially when it comes to these kids and the money that's being raised?
So the community, these kids, they're our future. So by giving back to them today, hopefully they will prosper and grow, and they will be doing exactly what I'm doing in the years to come.
Knowing that you offer so many fine things to eat for dinner, for lunch, for breakfast, How hard was it to decide what to bring down here for the Taste of Whitman Hanson?
It's always hard to make that type of a decision because I can literally pick almost anything off of our menu, and I could probably fill this entire row here with food. But we try to pick things that are nice and easy, finger food that people will enjoy, and you know, every year change it up so it never gets old coming to my table.
If folks wanted to find out more about what's going on down at the Regal Marketplace, how can they do that?
They can do it 3 ways: regalmarketplace.com, Facebook, and Instagram.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Enjoy.
All right, so we thought we'd take a break from talking to the folks who are attending the tables, and thought we would speak with some of the folks who are attending. So, what's your name?
Tony O'Brien from Whitman.
And who are the 2 folks you have with you?
I've got Anthony Jr., he's 7, and James Donald is 5. Anthony's nickname is Smoochie, and James' nickname is Meatball.
It's very good.
Appropriate for tonight. Meatball.
What do you have there?
This is the shepherd's pie from McGuigan's. It is top shelf, fabulous. I work over the VA in Brockton. They have a wonderful shepherd's pie there. This is better. Always. Yeah.
What is it about a community event? What made you want to come to this event?
Well, my family supports Dollars for Scholars. We sponsor one of the scholarships that Mike and the crew and the committee put together. It's absolutely fabulous. And that's the primary reason why we're here, raising funds for that. Of course, I'm on the board here at the Whitman VFW, so it's a great event for us at VFW as well. And then just like all the events you guys cover at the station, the community events that are just so community-oriented. This is a total family event, and it's just fun and really good food.
Now, I see you targeted McGuigan's. Is there anything else? Anything else that you've seen that
all of it. Delicious surprises. They just had the. I tell you what, I don't get a lot of firsts. I just had my first chocolate-covered pineapple. Never had that before. Chocolate-covered strawberries, everybody's had. I never had chocolate. It was fabulous. The hardest part is trying to keep these 2 away from the desserts because I'm trying to get them supper and then dessert, but we're having fun.
Well, continue to have fun, and thank you so much for joining us here.
All right, Kevin, great job covering tonight.
You got it.
Thanks so much.
More from the Taste of Whitman Hanson in just a moment. All right, so we thought we had success speaking with Tony O'Brien. We are speaking with Scott Lemmier, CEO, Whitman Selectman. Talk to me about attending the event.
Well, it's a great event. It's great to see all these restaurants and establishments from Whitman and Hanson. They come out and everybody gets to sample their food and try it out, and it's a good time. It's great for the community. It's great for the kids. It's a great program.
Is there anything in particular that you attend this and you target certain restaurants, or maybe you see on the list of something new and you go over to it? Have you done that yet?
Well, actually, I'm just kind of getting the feel. I'm walking around trying to find out exactly what I want to dig into. The old hitching post, I haven't been there in a long time, so that sounds like a good stop right there. And who can resist shepherd's pie from McGuigan's?
Yeah, it's funny you say that because the last person we just spoke to, they were actually enjoying something.
And then I gotta hit Montilio's on the way out, and of course Regal. Gotta get something from Regal.
So it sounds like you already have a plan.
Yeah, I'm formulating it, but we're gonna circle around one more time, and then I'll have a plan.
Knowing that you're an elected official in town, how important is to see that businesses are coming in and taking part in a community event like this?
It's very important. It's an amazing, anytime you can get everybody together, all the major stakeholders of the towns, it's super important. This is what builds a community feeling, a sense of community. This is how you get it.
Right, so, after visiting enough tables where there were entrees, we thought they would insert some desserts, edible arrangements, is that right? What's your name?
Kelly.
Hi, Kelly, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Talk to us, you guys get like the best table. You're seeing all the folks coming in. What is it like being here every year and letting folks sample what you have?
It's great. It's always good to see new people and a lot of the same faces too. They love our product. Our chocolate-covered strawberries are delicious, and it's good to see all the kids coming back like 10 times to grab more fruit. A lot of them want the fresh fruit over the chocolate, which is great.
And how important is it that at least you're offering a healthy option?
It's very important that it's not just junk food and candy and stuff like that.
I did hear a rumor, though, that there's chocolate pineapples. Is that true?
We do. We have chocolate-covered pineapple, chocolate-covered apples, chocolate-covered bananas, chocolate-covered strawberries, tons of stuff.
And if folks want to find out more about edible arrangements, is there a location nearby?
Yes, we have the edible arrangements in Taunton and Brockton. The Brockton one's at Westgate Mall, right outside the mall.
Okay. Anything you want to say to the fine folks who are watching this?
Come down and try some fresh gourmet dipped fruit. It's delicious.
More from the Taste of Whitman Hanson. All right, so we have moved along to Cowbells. Folks who have watched any of our program, we have visited Cowbells. What did you bring here for the folks to taste today?
Oh, tonight we just bought a homemade chicken salad, and we got the gobbler sandwich. It's got a cranberry mayonnaise and like a roasted toasted pecan stuffing.
Wow, and that takes a lot of work, and you stuff them in those little rolls. Oh my goodness!
Finger rolls for the party here for tonight. You know, usually we do them on the big sub roll, French breads. You know,
how important is bringing something for folks to try, and hopefully they'll come visit you down on South Ave?
Oh, we love doing it. We've been in business 5 years now. We come every year. You know, it's great to help out. You know, Mike's a great guy, and it's nice just to help out, be part of the community. You know.
And talking about being part of the community, I think the fantastic thing about this is that all of the money that is raised here by the Whitman and Hanson Dollars for Scholars, it goes to students at the high school, whether it's at Whitman Hanson Regional or if they go to South Shore Vodek. You live in Whitman and Hanson, you are able to get yourself a scholarship. How interesting is that?
That's awesome. That's fantastic. You know, they do a great job doing it, helping out. You know, and he does it every year. Puts a lot of work into it.
If folks want to find out more,
Mike starts out months ago coming around with the flyers and asking if you're going to do it. You know, like I said, I think he works on it all year round, doesn't he?
Well, now, how long did it take you to decide that you wanted to bring this selection?
My son Dave basically put it all together today himself. You know, he just picked out a couple of things that we do well, and you know, and maybe next year we'll do omelets.
The next chef in line. Yeah, we did a show on omelets, which was fantastic. Listen.
And what did you like? The baby spinach?
I like the spoon. I like the fries. Your fries are fantastic. Best fries around.
Okay, thank you very much.
You got it.
Good luck.
Again, moving on here, the Taste of Whitman Hanson. Without my glasses on, the guy down the end who's sitting on the Cabaret, huh?
All the time. He always comes in for lunch.
What would a visit to the Taste of Whitman and Hanson be like unless we stop by Christo's to go?
Christo's to go.
How is everything going these days?
Things are all right. I'm going to knock on wood. Very suspicious. Superstitious.
We know that the staple, the hallmark, is the salad, the dressing. What else do you decide to bring to a community event like this?
We brought another salad that we have. It's a mandarin orange chicken salad with crunchy chicken and almonds, mandarin oranges, orange ginger dressing. We brought another item that we brought last year as well that people really seem to like, apple cranberry chicken salad. We brought sandwiches, we brought shots for people who don't want a whole sandwich. Plus, we have a lot of really loyal customers who are on a gluten-free diet. So we like to do things that they can have as well. My sister, who is the official baker, my sister Maria made some ridiculously good butterscotch cookies. and chocolate chip cookies. So we have a little bit of everything. We brought our bar cheese and homemade crackers. So you've got pretty much a whole meal on the table.
How are things on Route 18? How has it been getting acclimated to a community? I know it's just up the street from the old haunts, but what's it been like getting acclimated?
You know what, it didn't take long at all because we knew so many folks from the area anyway, which is why we kind of went in this direction when we opened the new place, and people have been so great. People have been fantastic. It's been lovely. So it only took us a few minutes to get used to it, really. It's been lovely.
I have to say, I might have to try the butterscotch cookies. It sounds scrumptious. Anything you want to say to the folks before we move on to the next table?
We want to say thank you very much for all your support the past 4.5 years, and thank you for supporting the students of Whitman Hanson. I have 2 kids in high school myself, so I understand how important it is. So thanks to everybody for all their hard work.
A fantastic event, the Taste of Whitman Hanson.
Thanks a lot. I can't stand because thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, you got shorter. It's okay, you're still taller now.
You know, it's funny is that we just get done talking with Gigi from Christo's To Go, and oddly enough, neighbored not only here at the Taste of Whitman and Hanson, the 12th annual, they're also in their location, Pinches and Pounds, and we're speaking to
Neil here.
Neil here.
Yes.
Neil here.
It's hyphenated. My name is Neil. I work at Pinches and Pounds. Actually, I represent Pinches and Pounds in so many different ways. Got the job 18 years ago. I walked in one day, never left.
You know, for somebody who is, I'll be honest, and I think anybody in this room would be honest, is, you know, when you walk by and there's chocolate, and there's a variety of, if you like, slices, you know, fruit slices, you name it, it's here. How hard is it to decide not to bring the whole store here?
That's the hardest part. We work on this probably until the day before we actually come here to this event, because everybody wants chocolate. We know that, but we do sell other things. And the funniest story is the fact that the first year we were here, we didn't know what to expect, so we just brought a lot of different chocolate. And one of the things we brought was chocolate-covered potato chips. We had a line within minutes of chocolate. And the second year we came back, everybody said, "Where are the chocolate-covered potato chips?" So now we have to show people that we have other things. We have excellent, right now we're featuring sugar-free malted milk balls, which all of our sugar-free chocolate, none of it tastes like sugar-free like you are used to with the bitter aftertaste. This is delicious, it's so good. But we have so many other things. Chocolate Rocks, peanut butter and jelly bites. We have hand-dipped fruit slices, and we also have a brand new type of jelly bean.
So that's fantastic. You say a gummy bean?
Well, it's a jelly bean. But the other thing that we have here, which many people are taking a chance on today, are chocolate-covered cinnamon bears. So they're really good. So we invite everybody to come down here, but anybody who's watching this, come on down to our store.
And that's located where?
At 785 Bedford Street. That's Route 18, right next to Christo's To Go.
Yeah, so you can go to Christo's To Go for dinner and then get a little dessert at the Pinches and Pounds.
While you're waiting for your pizza, come on in our store, get the dessert, you know, and then your pizza will be ready.
We're having a great time here at the 12th Annual Taste of Whitman and Hanson. Why aren't you here? School committee member, right?
Yep.
This is going to students, eh?
Yep. It's a tap.
All right, so we are here having a great time. Not only do we have KO, more from him in a moment, but of course we have Fred Small. Fred is school committee on the school committee, Whitman Hanson Regional School Committee.
Yep.
So KO wanted me to ask you, what do you think of the event so far?
absolutely incredible. We are so fortunate to have such dedicated people to put on an event like this. It just doesn't fall together. The amount of time planning, etc. We owe a debt of gratitude to the planners and the people that put on the function, to the vendors that come here, and the money they raise all goes to kids. All goes for scholarships. How much better than that can you get? And my wife doesn't yell at me when I eat.
All right, hey, it's time to play ball. We have Kim from the Brockton Rocks who's joining us. Tell me, what do you think of the event here this year, the 12th annual Taste of Whitman Hanson?
It's fantastic. I can't believe how many people are here. It's wonderful that the community is coming out to support such a great cause.
How important is an event like this for the Brockton Rocks to attend as like an outreach for the baseball team?
Well, it's great to let everybody know we exist and let them know that we're starting up our season pretty soon, and to get the word out. If you want to get tickets or sponsor us in any way, it's a great opportunity for us to connect.
Just think, it's right in your backyard. Futures Collegiate Baseball, you can't go wrong where these are kids who are going to get drafted and end up being in...
That's their hope, yeah, absolutely.
Right. And it's pretty much like the Cape Cod League, right? Wood Bat League.
And it's a great family fun environment, and it's inexpensive, and you can bring the whole family, and it's a good time. And we have KO here showing everybody his stuff.
Who did KO ride with?
KO, he hopped here.
That you're going to say came in the bullpen car. Last thing I'll ask is, what did you decide to bring here for folks other than information about the team?
So we're raffling off one skybox for a home game, so anybody can enter. They don't need to do anything for us. We have our schedule. We have opportunities for area restaurants to participate, to help feed the team. We always like to feed the team before every game, and just more information about our programs.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Nice to meet you.
You got it. More from the 12th annual Taste of Whitman Hanson. So we have worked our way over to the Cast Iron Cafe, and boy, I remember I was here last year. You guys have like the best tasting bread on the South Shore, am I wrong?
We do have the best tasting bread on the South Shore.
I'd ask you what your secret is, but I know that you won't tell me. Talk to me about bringing some of your bread here for folks to sample.
Well, we bring the bread because it's something that makes us a little different than other people. Once again, we're sampling our anadroma. We did bring our honey cinnamon raisin tonight, and in the first half hour we sold 52 mini loaves, didn't sell, took donations for 52 mini loaves of our honey cinnamon raisin. And the anadroma is flying out the door, and it's probably going to be gone in another 15 minutes, but that's good.
Again, knowing that you've seen such great success attending this event on an annual basis, give me your take on how important it is to support our students and helping them get the higher education by attending an event, being a part of an event like this.
Oh, it's huge, huge. I mean, we selected the Whitman Hanson school systems for who we choose to sponsor. I mean, there are a lot of great organizations out there, but as far as I'm concerned, we want to align ourselves with the future education of our children.
If folks want to find out more about Bob and the Cast Iron Cafe, how can they do that?
They can come and see us at the Cast Iron Cafe. We're about 1,000 feet south on Route 58 from the Whitman Rotary, the old Clayton Farms.
Excellent. More in just a moment. Listen, what's the use of doing this event unless you can stop by and speak to the folks? Aileen from Montelio's Bakery in Brockton.
Yep.
And you're here manning the store of all these sweets?
Yes.
What do you have?
We have our traditional cupcakes that are chocolate and vanilla with chocolate and vanilla frosting. Then we have our gourmet cupcakes. We have Oreo, red velvet, lemon, carrot cake, German chocolate. Then we have our mini pastry. So we have carrot cake, red velvet. We have raspberry. We have our cheesecakes. We have our tarts. Then we have our Italian cookies. And then we have all of our gourmet cookies, which is chocolate chip, M&M, red velvet, peanut butter with butterscotch in the middle. And then we have chocolate chip and oatmeal.
How do you sit here for 3 hours and not sample everything on each one of these plates? How do you do it?
It's very tempting not to. I've already had a cookie though, so I've already had one thing. I probably won't eat anything else though, so everybody else can enjoy it.
And what's fantastic is I know that you have your own, but I believe that an earlier interview we had, the Regal's Marketplace, I think they feature Montelio's.
Yep, they do. They have some of our product in their store as well.
So, you've been here, how many years have you been coming to this event?
I believe this is our second year we're doing it. I'm pretty sure.
How's it been so far this year?
Good. We brought extra stuff this year because last year within the first hour we ran out of everything, and this year we're doing pretty good too. This is pretty much everything that's on my table is pretty much what is left.
Anything you want to say to the folks that are watching this that didn't come down here and missed out on all of these goodies?
I think they should come to one of our locations and come and try it out so they can see what they missed out on.
Sounds like a good idea. You know, it's tough to go from cookies and cupcakes to unadulterated chocolate, and I think you have cashews. You have Paul from Skinner's.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. How are you tonight, Kevin?
Well, you know, I wish I got over to the Skinner's Sugar House a few minutes earlier. Talk to me, what did you bring this year?
We brought some of our fudge that we make at the store. I think we have chocolate and panucci tonight. We have assorted chocolates, caramels, some creams, and some truffles. And we brought our cashews that we're very famous for and sell a lot, especially at the holidays. Some Easter products. Easter's coming up. It's always fun to be at the event and share with the folks all these sweets. So they go around and have their food and their chicken and their chowder, and then they come over here for a little dessert. It's a great time. It's a great event.
And you were telling me, I mean, you're somebody who's from local here. How great is it that an event like this is put on to let folks showcase what they have, whether a restaurant, an eatery, have, you know, sweets like this? How important is it to not only be a part of a community event like this, but also that it's giving back to the community?
Yeah, it is. It's great to give back, and the scholarships for the kids for Whitman Hanson. I mean, what's better than the future of the young people that are in school right now? And as far as the vendors, we get to expose to many people, new people every year, what we do, what we have at our stores. So it's a win-win for everybody, really, Kevin.
Paul, folks want to find out more about Skinner Sugar House located in East Bridgewater. How can they do that?
Well, they can go on our website. We have a website at skinnersugarhouse.com. We're right next to the East Bridgewater Public Library. We're open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. We offer a lot of special ice cream treats too that we don't really showcase here.
Jams?
Well, we have jams, jellies, relishes, salsas, those types of things too, and 58 flavors of Richardson's ice cream, frozen yogurt, and a couple of sugar-free ice creams too.
You guys don't spare any expense. Well, thank you again for being, not only being here, but thank you for being willing to come on mic with me.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Thanks so much for thinking of us.
You got it. More in just a moment.
I was going to say Whitman. I'm like, he's from Long. I'd rather not. Richard Rosen this year. What? Which one of you is starting Richard Rosen? He's going to have no interviews. I suck at this.
Just relax.
All right.
Don't make me talk to Maureen.
Yeah, you might have to.
All right, so earlier we spoke to Tony, and Tony actually had a sampling of shepherd's pie. We have Maureen and Kevin, and they're here representing McGuigan's Pub. Talk to us about the shepherd's pie.
Shepherd's pie, it's a lot of people like it. They come in McGuigan's just for the shepherd's pie, and we've had a lot of people raving about it today, coming back for seconds and thirds.
Yeah, I think you told me that this isn't the first tray. You actually went through one, right?
Right. Yeah, we had to go back get a second tray. It's a lot bigger than last year.
Knowing that you're representing one of the finer restaurants here in the community, how great is it that folks really love what you guys brought tonight?
I mean, it feels good. I mean, I've been cooking there for 5 years, so it feels good when people say the food's good because I have a little part in that, so it does feel real good.
Excellent. And don't forget, coming soon, the patio at McGuigan's. You guys looking forward to that?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be working over there when that opens, so yeah, I can't wait for that.
Excellent. McGuigan's Pub. If you're not here, you're missing out. Coming to you from the 12th annual Taste of Whitman Hanson. Good job. All right, so this is one of our final interviews, and what a smooth way to go out than to speak to the folks from the Wicked Smoothie Espresso Bar, located on Marble Street. We have Rob and Anna. How are things here? This is your first year here?
This is our first year. We started January of 2018. And we've done a full year there. We have a gym attached to it, one-on-one strong, and we've added on healthy options for people to enjoy. And we want to get things that people enjoy that are also healthy.
How important was it to be a part of an event like this where you get access to so many fresh faces?
Oh my God, we're so excited to be here. We love the town of Whitman. I'm from East Bridgewater, and I used to come here when I was a kid all the time because there was stuff to do here. And I love being part of it, especially a historical building like the Bostonian Shoe Lofts.
So what did you bring for a flavor today for folks to sample?
We brought the a Smoothie Bowl. It's this is a purple smoothie bowl. This is strawberries, bananas, and blueberries, and mixed with coconut milk. It's all natural, all real food, and it's so your body can absorb the sugars in a healthy way.
Wow, that's fantastic. And anything you want to say in regards to being here the first time?
We're just very honored to be here. It's so nice that we were very happy that we were invited. It feels good to help the community and help the students because all the proceeds go to the scholarship. So we are very honored to be here.
Anything you want to say in closing?
And also we just expanded our menu. We've always been an espresso bar, but we have the espresso, and we also have some light sandwiches, and so it's a great place to hang out and get together with people. We also have community events, We have some Oracle card reading, some acoustic open mic coming up. So come on by and check us out.
You have a website?
We do, wickedsmoothie.com.
It's that easy. Stop on by, check them out. Wicked Smoothie Espresso Bar, located on Marble Street.
I told you we'd come back.
Well, that's it. Coming to you from the Whitman VFW. Been a fantastic time being able to speak to a lot of the different people who are here, folks who had a table, even had a chance to speak with some of the people who, you know, had a chance to sample some of the great stuff that's here at the 12th annual Taste of Whitman Hanson. Me, I got that smoothie, the Wicked Smoothie. Fantastic. So until next year, I'm signing off here. Kevin Tachi. You've been watching some great programming at the 12th annual Taste of Whitman Hanson.